This lesson introduces the logical functions AND, OR, and NOT. These functions take logical values as inputs and return a logical value. The other logical functions, if error, true, and false, are not covered here. The AND function will return true if all the arguments are true, otherwise it returns false. Here, not all the arguments are true. In fact, none of them are true, so the formula returns false. The first argument here is false, so not all the arguments are true, and the formula returns false. In this example, all the arguments are true, so the formula returns true. The OR function will return true if any of the arguments are true, otherwise it returns false. Here, none of the arguments are true, so the formula returns false. One of the arguments is true, so the formula returns true. Again, one of the arguments is true, so the formula returns true. Here, at least one of the arguments is true, both of them are true, and the formula returns true. The NOT function takes only one argument, and it returns the opposite of the argument. When true is entered, the NOT function returns false. When false is entered, it returns true. The logical functions all expect logical values to be entered as arguments. Excel will try to convert any arguments that aren't logical values into logical values before the function is evaluated. The most common type conversions with logical values is that 0 can convert to false, and any other number can convert to true. Here, the 0 converts to false, and 1 converts to true. Not all the arguments are true, so the AND function returns false. In this formula, -1 converts to true, and 0.0001 converts to true. All the arguments are true, so the AND function returns true. We need to check what happens when these functions reference blanks or cells that contain text on a case-by-case basis. The references tend to be ignored, but that is not always the case. You can always check the help article in your instance of Excel. My channel includes a function overview video that provides practical information on finding and using functions generally, as well as videos introducing other commonly used functions. The excelfinancialmodeling.com website has more free resources. All the links are in the description. Thanks for watching.